So we have this example. Write 1.8 million in figures. Now this is pretty simple. All I need to do first is to write the place value till I get to million. So I have units, tens, hundred, thousand, tens of thousand, 100,000, and then I have million, 10 million, 100 million. Now in this case we have 1.8 million. Now look at what I'm going to do. Remember, this is the million part, so I put 1, then I'll put 8, and the remaining will be zeros. Does that make sense? So it implies that my answer is 1,800,000. Now all I did was to group in threes. So this is my answer, 1,800,000. Can we take another example? Remember, the first thing to do is to write the place value. So we have units, tens, 100, 1,000, tens of thousand, 100,000. We have million, 10 million, 100 million. We have billion, 10 billion, 100 billion. Now next, remember this is a billion part, so we have 3.25 billion. So I write 3, then we put 2, 5, then the remaining will be zeros. Does that make sense? Group in threes, 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. So our answer is 3,250 million. Do you understand? Is this not simple? Let's take another question. Now we have write 0.42 million in figures. Now we write the place value first. Units, tens, 100, 1,000, tens of thousand, hundreds of thousand, million, 10 million, 100 million. Now this is the million part. We have 0.42 million. So we'll put 0 here, 4, 2. The remaining will be zeros. Does this make sense? Now this 0 before the 4 is kind of useless. So all we need to do is to group in threes, 1, 2, 3, comma. So it means our answer is 420,000. One more example. Alright, so we have write 13.2 million in figures. So don't forget units, tens, 100, thousands, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million. Now this is the million part. So we have 13.2 million. So we start from here. 13. Can you see? 2. And the remaining will be 0. Does that make sense? Group in threes. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. So this 13,200,000.